Hey everybody, that chubby guy here, or aka Captain Kaboom, aka the idiot who tries to survive on Conan Exiles and doesn't get very far. Um, Today I thought I'd just do a quick base tour before my other half comes steaming through the door any minute. So this is my bedroom. This thrall here is just a normally naked lady that just hangs around because, you know, why not? That's my double bed, that's my storage. But she normally comes in clothes like that when the server first loads in, so that's why we're having a good look now, because otherwise censored. So that's my dinner, what do you call it, oven, cooking thing, campfire. Yes, reading it right in front of me. We have a main campfire, but as you'll see in a moment, that is actually pretty hectic. So if we come out of here, this is the balcony which leads to absolutely nowhere. Except my buddy Danny, who has his room, or Outlaw, has his room here, which is the same as mine. He's got a dancer in his room because he's a really big perv. It's pretty cool though. See if she has her clothes fallen off yet. Nope, all is good. So he's got these two in there with his. It's a similar sort of setup. There he is on there. Yeah. So if we go down from his room into the next floor, onto the next floor, that's my room up there. This is where we keep our strangers, our thralls, and there's a random box there. I know he built most of this when we first came on, so he's just sort of thrown it up. Idea being it's quite high up, compost, just to keep us out of the way really, of any nasties and stuff when we were lower levels. So we come out of here and we run down this staircase, and he's built these rather fancy statues. A bit sort of out of place because this is rubbish, but there you go. Now in here is, oh, we have a beehive. Look at that. Hey. Don't know what we're doing with those yet. They're just kind of there. These are some of the thralls we have. They're not armored up properly or anything in particular. And if we go into this, this was like the original room where we craft everything, and it's pretty, well, it's pretty busy in here, as you can see. So we have an artisan table from the Aquilian DLC. We have an armourer's bench, we have a carpenter's bench, we have several furnaces making iron, steel, brick and reinforced iron and whatnot. We have a tannery that makes all our leather and tar, and I think there's something else I can't remember, thick leather and yeah, tar. We have a drying rack. I'm not quite sure why that's all in there. Press, fluid press, again, I can't remember what all that's for. Blacksmith bench for making anything iron, obviously. Weapons, many weapons to be honest, and a random torch in there. Random storage chest just thrown down because, you know, organisation is not our strong point. Another one in the middle of the floor there. This is where, this is a large campfire. This is what I mean by, this is why I have my own private cooking area. It's busy. There's food in there for the thralls, there's a fish and God knows what else. They've got a cauldron for making potions and making stuff to make the hardened brick and other bits and pieces. Thinking about it, I'm not the best person to give a studio tour, or a base tour, because I've got no idea what most of this stuff does. We've got a grinder, pretty self-explanatory. Not the kind of grinder that he's got up in his room, that's a dancer. And then we come back out of here, and then this was confusing me when we first built this, because here is a random gap where you could originally there was just you fell, there was just, that was it, you fell, and it injured you, and then just here was a staircase. Kind of weird why we didn't just put it straight out of there, because that's natural to run straight ahead. So you come down here, and this is what is all, this is all up in the air, built on a hillside. Those pegs are where the wall for our castle or town is going to go around the back. So we come down here to this particular staircase, I think it is. Yeah, you can come down here and you can see the wall and a gate down there. That's the Aquilian DLC, because he's higher up than I am. So he can make the Aquilian DLC, but just for now we're just building this place out of tier 1 and then skipping straight to tier 3 once I get up to that level. So you come down here. Nope, this is another place you can fall and die. We don't do health and safety, just putting it out there. So you have to run back up here, and then there's another staircase here. Nope, that's another place to fall and die. I think I did fall and die off that one when I had low health. So we come all the way back up here to here, and then we go down, and we had a purge where we have like big nasties come along. We had gorillas and apes and stuff, and they all ripped this wall down, but they couldn't get up. They took this staircase out and they couldn't get up to the top. That was the point of building up there with the tier 1 stuff. But then we got stupid and decided to build on the floor with a purge just around the corner. The purge meter at the bottom. Once it hits that first white line, I do believe that's when, I think there's a countdown to the purge. I don't know how it works. I know they're going to come. It could be spiders, it could be gorillas, it could be pretty much anything, and they'll have big nasties. So you come down here, and there's a nice little concrete walkway to the Aquilian door, and then just a fall because we haven't done anything with that yet. So close that up. So we come all the way back around here, and there's another area here. This is where the wall's coming out on this side. As you can see, it's come down there. Again, we're not. I think we're going to straighten that out somehow. I don't know, but we were going to keep the wall a certain height all the way around. But obviously, different levels for different terrain, because it's not designed particularly to keep other players out. On this server, it's pretty friendly, but it's more to keep, you know, the bad guys from coming in and getting our stuff. So the wall goes around here. I'm not going to give you the full tour of the wall, but that's pretty much, it's going to go right around there. And if you come up here, I don't know what the point of it is. This is his area. He's going to develop this area. But you can... I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah, so up here, it's all like natural grass and stuff. And it's getting dark. Lovely. That's brilliant. And I'm going to die of thirst and I haven't got any water. So we've built this little tunnel area. That's underneath where I said that we've always fell. So you can just see how high it used to be. And it's been built right out here. And again, there's a wall marking. So that's our base right up there. That's the balcony I was on at the bedroom, I do believe. No, that's... I don't know. It's up there somewhere. So while we're heading back this way to the rest of the build, I can get some water, which is nice, because I won't die then. Have I got any food? Yeah. There we go. I'm well prepared as always. I never have food or water ready. I just kind of do. So down here in this little pondy area, we have some fishing nets. I should just fill those up. There we go. And there's loads of them in there. You can't see them all. Some of them are underwater so deep you can't get to them because, you know, learning. And then you come up here. This is some of the Aquilian stuff. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I've got no idea. But this is what this is going to be like a plaza. It's going to have like planters and stuff all covered over. Somewhere over here is a nasty... There he is. Don't like them. They kill me quite a lot. So if you follow the wall round, let's go back here. So there's the gateway down that alleyway. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually run the wall because he'll kill me again. And it's getting dark. So let me just... there we go. So this is going to be the worst tour ever because it's going to be dark. So we'll just hop over there, and climb up there. I can't climb up because I've got no stamina. 1 second. There we go. Sorry about the dark. I'm an idiot and didn't think to do this in daytime. My other half is going to come bursting through the door any minute, and I've texted her to say shh. So we'll see how that goes. So this is the again. This is the wall that's like not where we want to be, and this is where we want to be in here. Hey dear, how you doing? So we walk around here. It's a bit janky. He designed the wall. I've just added. I've just followed his plans. You know what I mean? Like he's done the base, and I've just gone. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just follow you around. So it comes all the way down here, and there is another door way down here. This is a bit weak just here. We're going to figure... It's all a work in progress. We want to get a full boundary wall in. Obviously, it's going to get torn down on a purge, but that's the idea, to keep away from our build. So there's another door down there with steps leading up into that area there, which you can't see because it's dark. So if I can... I don't know if I'm going to be brave enough to go down there. Let's try not to die. You ready? I didn't die, but you can't see. There you go. I didn't die. So now I'm down by the doorway. Open the doorway. That looks really scary. It's like the doorway to your cellar. Nope, not going down it. It's trolls down there. Nothing too exciting. And then up here, we'll rejoin the wall. I don't want to pan the camera too high. So if we just go around this way, okay, we'll rejoin the wall. I'm sorry for the dark. Hang on. There we go. So the wall carries on. So it goes quite round. You can't really see because it's dark. But we just climb back up. Okay, there we go. So this wall just carries on right around like the edge of this island thing that we've decided to claim as ours. There we go, all around there. You can't really see, but that's really high up. I don't know if you can see that. It's quite high up. There's Troll. We call it Trollville. I don't know what the actual real term of that is, but that's what we call it, Trollville. Or at least I call it. Danny says it's where I come from. But there we go, around there, more wall, a lot of wall, a lot of wall. And then we come to our main gate, as we've come to call it, which is pretty fun. It's got a drawbridge which is down with some spikes and stuff. No lie, the first day I came on here, Danny had built, you see the hole there? I made that. Danny had built that pit, and he thought to himself, I wonder how long it will be until me, or as he called it, that idiot, falls and dies in there. I can tell you, the first time I came across that bridge was fine. I went out. Coming back, I came across... No, I didn't even come back. No, I was running out and I stopped here, and a fighter thrall had chased Danny all the way up here, and it wasn't even a high level one. It just glitched out, and I fell in the pit down there. Now I fell off here, but ended up right by the wall, so it was a bit of a glitch. I think the game was still probably loading in at that point. So yeah, and if you want to see how drawbridges work, they are pretty cool. They need their own door frame, which is cool, and they can share a block, so it's not a problem. But you come all the way down here, and I've just killed myself, got no food, of water. So this opens up, and let's just close that. Close. You can go across your drawbridge. There's nasty spikes, specky spikes, and then you've got a massive staircase, and then you turn. I don't know why. I think we're going to plan on going further down that way, come off here, but we sort of go around this way, and then we're off into the world. So that's how we get in and out the base. Now the drawbridge has got a really cool feature. It does just open this door. You can close it. Looks super cool, and it folds up. Brilliant. Love it. So that's all good. Close the door. Now if we go back up here, it's getting light again. Good. I can carry on. Yeah, what is this? There we go. Again, this wall isn't designed to keep other players out. It's more to keep, you know, gone blank, purges and stuff under control. We can rebuild the wall. It's not a problem. It'll be better when we get tier 3 unlocked, which I'm a few levels away. 4.5 levels away from unlocking the DLC that Danny very kindly brought me, because I said I wouldn't be on often enough to use it, and well, I play this a lot, more than I should. So yeah, this wall carries on, and you know, that's where it's going. It's going all the way around there. It's going to go around the back of that big lump there, head off over there, I do believe, and then around the back of our base, which is up there. So this is currently what Danny's working on. I placed these 2 random things the other day. I think we're blocking. We're not sure if to keep this blocked off. There's like another access point here down into the world that heads out towards the desert area. That heads further inland. There's our base up there. This is where I'm going to run into a random tiger or leopard or jaguar or whatever they call it. So yeah, there's our base. That's my bedroom up there on the right. Danny's up there on the left. And if you look here, from this angle, according to Danny, that is not 2 bedrooms on top of our build, which looks really ridiculous. It's actually a pair of boobs. Yeah, you see the point. See the point? So yeah, I don't know how true that is. Now this is what I've been working on all that mess that's going on in there, like these furnaces and the cooking and all that, like, is being separated slowly. We have here a mason. Danny decided for whatever reason to upgrade this door frame, but it was tier 1. So you walk in here, this is the mason. It's going to have a little sign that says mason, so we know, so anybody who joins our clan will know mason. And in here is purely brick. This is all going to be brick, and that's going to be used to squash the fish to get oil, I do believe. So we squash bluefish, I think is the best one to get the oil from. I did hear that something you can catch in the shellfish trap is good as well, but I can't remember which one that was. So yeah, these are all. So the idea is one side is going to be brick. So like you bring your stone, put it in these two, you get brick. You move the brick from this to this. You mix it with, forget what it's called. Hang on. It's gone. So you mix it with this stone consolidant, and it makes reinforced brick. You get stone colosant, whatever it's called, by going to your cauldron, mixing ichor with plant fiber, which you get from trees. I think it's plant fiber. That's all I can tell you here. Twine. Yeah, you need plant fiber to make the twine, and the twine mixes with the ichor to get that, and you can make these different little potions. But they're going to go in the kitchen to make the potions. This is purely for ichor to make the that yellow thing. And then to get the ichor, we put fish in here. I think again it's bluefish. I'm not sure if there's a better way. That's just what we do, and that's how the bricks going to make. And the bricks will be used for the tier 3 stuff, which will go. I think we need reinforced steel as well, which is in this room. This is going to be a ironmonger. Got a blacksmith in here. Again, a bunch of furnaces. I think we need a cauldron. I can't remember. I think we do to make. I can't remember. Is there anything in here to help me out? I don't know, because this is Danny's thing at the minute, because he knows what goes on. It's like a fire thing. So you make the steel from you make the iron from iron ore, and then you heat the iron ore and iron, and you get steel. But you add something to it. I can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, it is. Hang on, I'll tell you what it's called. Steel fire, obviously. And that makes the steel bars. I don't think we've got any. No. So if I was to turn that on, put oil in it and turn it on, that would make steel. Oh, one thing you need to get, I don't know if it's, Danny may be there, so I don't know if it's part of his special edition version of the game that he's got, but that's a sandstorm breathing mask. Great idea. Keeps you alive during sandstorms, or, you know. And then, this is the newest build. Oh, hang on. And then up here, in the ever so secure storage with the roof you can climb through, this is going to be storage for... we've already got a chest in here. That's not got anything in it. But this is just going to be filled with these things, so it's going to be filled up with, you know, excess iron, steel, that kind of thing. And the same on this side, brick and reinforced brick. And he's already put one in there. Good lad. And then over here, in this corner, I think I'm going to put... I want to keep all the buildings square. I'm not very adventurous, but this area is going to be... I can't remember. To do with glass, basically, making glass, and I think we're going to put the grinder in there as well. Don't know what we're going to call that. And then in here, in this rather luscious building, with no windows, it's going to get upgraded with windows. Again, steps to nowhere, it's just a decoy to people. In here you have, downstairs is a tannery with 2 tannery stations. We're going to add other bits to this with storage. There's plenty of room for storage. Put all storage down here, and then we can add any extra ingredient. I can't remember what else we need in here. And then upstairs, next floor up, we have an armourer's workshop, I think. So I put the right bench in, yeah. So I've got 2 of those on the go. Not strictly one for me, one for Danny or whatever. Just because I figured if we get a lot of people come on, or we get busy, or we need a lot of armor because I die a lot, and can't bother to go and fetch it, we can just make it all in here. So, and again, not sure what else we need to complement these, but you can make all kinds of fun stuff. You see? Now, and we put these together. Oh, we'll probably need I don't know. Yeah, we're going to need these to work together to get the ingredients to build all that stuff. So this and downstairs will work together to combine to make armor, hence why it's all in the one building. We've got a bank we want to put in, we've got a canteen we want to make, like a kitchen with benching and seating and stuff, and we want to make a prison where we kidnap the thralls, put them in a wheel of pain, that kind of thing. And we're going to make like just fake like accommodation for thralls, so it look like they've got their own little huts and stuff. That's all going over there. That's pretty much everywhere. But that's all we've done so far, and it's taken weeks. Like, you wouldn't believe how long it's taken. I've purposely left this door open as well to give it like a bit of character, and I've just ran through that wall. I did. Yeah, look. Oh wow, glitch. But as we, build it with this stuff, it's going to come really cool, and we're going to add street furniture and lighting and signposts, and I don't know if to put a fountain on here. As like make this a communal area, like put a fountain in the middle, not fountain, a well in the middle, and surround it by benches and that kind of thing, just to give it like a community feel. But that's our tour. That's my base tour, my home tour. It's killing us. It's taking its time. We're literally working, sleeping, eating Conan. Which is it's good, but it's bad because I've got other games I like to play with other people, and I keep trying to talk one individual into joining us, and he won't. And he's got so many other games he wants to play first, and so hopefully this can kind of entice him if he watches it. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and you're still awake by this point, and I will catch you guys later. Thank you very much. Bye bye.